With a look of shock in the woman's eyes, the man spun around 2.5 times and hurled the discus in his hand with all his strength. In an instant, the bulletproof glass on the 33rd floor of the building shattered with a loud crack. He quickly moved forward, staring down at the thick, toxic gas rising from below. Then he turned his head, carefully studying the surrounding layout. But the woman behind him seemed to realize what he was planning and urgently tried to stop him from doing something reckless. Before she could finish, the man had already tied a rope around his waist. In the stunned gaze of everyone present, he sprinted toward the window and leapt out. But the railing was too smooth, and he lost his footing, slipping downward. Luckily, he managed to grab onto the ledge below just in time. His parents were frozen in fear by the sudden turn of events. In a panic, they tugged on the rope to pull their son back up, but that only made things more dangerous. Thankfully, his girlfriend stepped in and warned them to stop. Realizing their mistake, everyone cautiously loosened their grip on the rope. At this point, their lives were quite literally hanging by a thread, tied to the man dangling outside. With no more help from his panicking family, the man composed himself, mustered every ounce of strength, and climbed back up. His family let out a collective sigh of relief. But just as they thought it was over, the man bundled up a bag of chalk, stomped on it a few times, then tied it to his waist, clipped on his safety harness, grabbed a stick from the floor, let out a roar, and ran toward an even higher floor. The scene was so intense that his mother nearly fainted. The man took a sharp breath himself. There was no turning back now. With the toxic fumes creeping ever closer below, he clenched his teeth and began climbing the wall again. Before long, he reached the top. He secured the rope, then clung to a protruding piece of stone, cautiously extending his foot. When his right foot touched a stone pillar, she didn't hesitate. She pushed off and leapt forward. Meanwhile, his family on the ground turned on a live stream with their phones to get a better view of his position, hearts pounding with every move he made. She quickly began climbing toward the curtains. Below her wasn't just a massive drop, it was a pit of swirling toxic gas. If it hadn't been for her regular arm strength training, she probably would have fallen from sheer exhaustion by now.